This is Adrian with ProjectRamos.com and dealsbypr.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at a photo frame, a digital photo frame made by HP. It's the DF1050TW. The version that I have is a rose gold version, but before we get into the details and the unboxing of this product, I want to quickly tell you that on this channel we do tech reviews, so if you're new here, consider subscribing. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the unboxing. Before we get into the unboxing, I want to quickly go over the specs. This unit has a 1280 by 800 IPS HD display, a 16 by 10 aspect ratio, capacitive touchscreen. It has 8 gigs of internal storage and it's expandable either with an SD card or a USB port up to 32 gigs. It has built-in speakers for music playback. It also has a few apps, a calendar app, an alarm clock app, and it also displays date and time. It has a companion app for both iOS and Android. With the companion app, you'll be able to sync photos to it, to the unit via Wi-Fi. So it also has a Wi-Fi connection. You can also display your albums as slideshows. The supported formats for the photos is JPEG, BMP, and PNG. Okay, let's take a look at what we have inside. So straight off, we have the unit here. Okay, here's the unit. The frame is plastic. It's very nice. And in the back, it features the connection ports. It has the power connection, the USB port, the SD card slot, and also a headphone port. And let's see, back here you got the power button and volume buttons here. And this portion of the display also serves as the stand, so that you can set it down like this and it gives you a nice little viewing angle of your photographs that are going to be displaying through the front display there. So let's see what else we get in the box. All right, so we got the user's manual and a quick start guide. And you get the power supply. So you plug that into the wall and this into the photo frame. All right, we're gonna plug it into power and go through the setup process. All right, the display showing that the software is loading. All right, first question it's asking is to set our language, which we're going to set it to English, and our time zone, Pacific time. And now wants us to connect to our Wi-Fi network. So we're going to go ahead and pick mine here. All right, now that we got our Wi-Fi connected, it's going to ask us to download the companion app on our phone, so we can scan, shows here we can scan that QR code. So I'm going to use my iPhone 10 to do this. So now it's going to ask if it's for Android or iOS, so we're going to choose iOS. And there's the app, it's the HP photo frame app. Okay, the app is now downloaded. I'm gonna have to create an account. All right, now we have the app installed on my phone and it's asking to navigate to settings and connect device so that we can get the frame ID number. So I'm just gonna go next here. So I'm just gonna hit finish here. I'm gonna go to settings. I'm gonna go to connect device. And here's the frame ID. So I am going to add the QR code. and it says success to sync with frame, rename the device. So I'm just gonna say Adrian's device. Okay, so now we are synced. So I'm gonna just take a quick picture here. Take one of myself. Okay, I just took a quick picture of myself using the photo app. I'm gonna choose the one I just took. I'm gonna hit send. And let's see what happens here. Okay, photo frame just made a noise and it shows that a little picture here, icon showed up. So let's go and see what that is. Tap on that. And there's a photo I just sent over. Okay, so you could scale it. Oh, we don't want to do that. We could just hit play. So if there was several photos, you hit play and it'll just cycle through all the photos. But in this example, of course, it's only one photo. So it's just gonna show the one photo. You could delete it, zoom, rotate it. You could favorite it. So let's go ahead and get out of there. If I go into photos, cloud album, here's my album, and there's a photo that I just dropped in. So you can organize it by user and by albums also, so that you can move your photos around. Here's the music app. So if we hooked up a USB flash drive onto the unit, then you'll be able to play music that's on the flash drive using this app. Here's the calendar app. Okay, so calendar, all the information there. In your settings, the first one is to connect the device. That way you can sync, different apps to it. Your wireless settings here. Frame settings, set language, the sound, display, screensaver. So it also has a screensaver built in. Date and time. Let's see here. So I wanna change it from 24-hour format to the regular 24. Or I'm sorry, the military time to a regular time, whatever that's called. All right, so here it shows you the storage, internal storage, 8 gigs, available as 5.6 gigs. Let's see, wireless data. I'm not sure what this is doing here. This is system. Oh, you can check and see if there's any firmware updates. So right now it's doing the check. So being that it's hooked up through Wi-Fi, I'm assuming that it's going over the internet to see if there's any firmware updates. Okay, there's no firmware updates. And you can reset everything to factory settings. And that's about it. Information. It gives you, so if you lose the quick start guide, the quick start guide is also on the photo frame. So let's go ahead and go back, and that's pretty much it there. So if you go into your photos, go into an album, hit that, and then you can have whatever photos are in that album kind of cycle through there. And one thing I'm going to try is I'm going to hit this favorite button and see what it does. So I'm going to favorite it. It asks me to confirm that I'm going to favorite that. So we'll just say confirm. We'll back out of here and see. Okay, so now we have a favorite album. And there's our photo once again. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a couple more pictures so that we can see what it does for a slideshow. Okay, so I see right now it's in screensaver mode. Okay, so I just took 2 more photos and I just sent them over to the photo frame using the app. It's showing that they are transferring. It looks like they just went through. So now we're just going to wait for the photo frame to receive the 2 pictures I just sent over. Okay, I'm not sure what's taking so long, but let's see in the photo drop. Maybe they're already in here. Oh, they are. It just didn't chime. Okay, so here's the photos I just took. It's this photo here and that photo. Oh, that's another cool little feature. If you swipe across, it'll go from photo to photo. Okay, so now let's go ahead and put these in a slideshow. So I'm going to go into here, go to the first photo, and I'm going to hit play. And we should be able to get some transitions according to the instruction book. And there we go. And I have to say the photo quality is actually pretty good. Okay, so it has different transitions every time it's moving from one photo to the next. So one other thing I'd like to note that it also has an ambient light sensor, and it looks like the sensor's right here. So it should detect the ambience in the room and adjust the display according to the brightness of the room. Okay, so it looks like everything's working as expected there. So let's go ahead and get out of there. One more thing I'm going to try is I'm going to send over another photo, and I want to see how long it takes to show up on the app. So let's do one more photo here. All right, so I just took that photo. I'm going to tap on use photo, and it takes me to this screen. So I'm going to select the photo I just took and hit send, and that's it. So it just sent the photo. Now let's see how long it takes to show up on our frame here, our digital frame. And there we go. It just showed up. So looks like it's still downloading. So it's showing as a thumbnail here. Ah, there we go. So there's a photo that I just took. So it didn't take long at all. So now let's go ahead and hit play. And we're going to see a transition from one photo to the next, and it's going to use random transitions. And there we go. It's working as expected. We'll just hit the home button here, go right back to home, and it's easy to navigate. And the screen is very responsive, so as soon as I tap on any of these apps, it pulls up fairly quick. Let's go ahead and move on to my final thoughts of this HP digital frame. Now that we've taken a look at the features and the functionality of this digital photo frame, let's talk about who this photo frame is for. In my opinion, I think this digital photo frame is perfect for those that work in an office where you want to have family photos displaying in a slideshow. And in addition to that, I think it's perfect for grandparents, especially grandparents that don't have a smartphone or an iPad, who want to stay connected to family and see, photos of family as things are happening in real time. So in that scenario, let's say, you have your grandparents who are at home and don't have a smartphone or are not connected to Facebook or any of the social media, like Instagram, and they don't have a way to see updates on their grandkids. Well, this is a perfect way to do it. You can put this in the home, connect it to Wi-Fi, and not only can you sync photos from one app, you can sync it from multiple apps. Let's say you have several siblings, brothers and sisters, 5 of them, each one of them can install the app separately and sync photos from their phones over to the photo frame. It has 8 gigs of storage, so if it starts running out of storage, you can just simply pop in an SD card or a USB flash drive to expand the storage on it. This item is currently selling for $149.99 on Amazon. The version that I have here is the rose gold version. It also comes in white, black, and I believe turquoise. Once again, the model number DF1050TW, and that's the HP 10.1-inch digital photo frame. I think it's a definite buy. Buy it for for the grandparents in the family. Buy it for yourself, for the office. Have one at home. You can have multiple of these and sync it with multiple apps, as I mentioned earlier. I'm going to have the links in the description below. So that's going to complete my review video of the HP 10.1-inch photo digital frame. Thank you for watching, and as always, click on that thumbs up button if you found some value in this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you on the next video.